Good morning, everyone. This is Karen O'Byrne, and the fall equinox is happening tomorrow. So later today into the night and into tomorrow is the fall equinox. And fall equinox has been honored by all different religious traditions. Way back, humans, all religions, basically started from humans observing nature. And the fall equinox is when the hours of light is equal to the hours of dark. But the day after the fall equinox, there's more dark hours or more time of darkness in a 24-hour period than light until December 21st, which is the winter solstice, and that is the longest day of darkness for the northern hemisphere. So it's often used to evoke the equinoxes, because there's a spring equinox, because come March 21st, that's when, there's begins to be more light hours than dark hours. So these astrological movement of planets and so forth is an opportunity to focus on what does it mean, to balance light and dark, or what does it mean to have the returning light. And of course, when we were farmers and our livelihood depended on tending the land, it had a lot to do with the harvest and planting seasons. But for meditation purposes, I felt called to offer a guided meditation to help us as we do go into these longer periods of darkness, physical darkness, less sunlight. Sometimes that can, for certain people are very sensitive to it, but it does affect us. It does affect our daily life. We see it when we get up in the morning and when the sun sets. And I have found something that I've used for many years during this time, during the fall, when the sun is at a lower angle and it comes in through the windows. And often I'll find a sunny spot when possible to meditate and to allow the sun to nourish me, to feel it directly on my skin, to allow it to enter into my energetic field, knowing it is nourishing the cells of my body. And it's almost as if I'm being charged like a battery by the sun, so that even though it is more like shorter days, less light, I can always connect to that just by closing my eyes and remembering the way the sun felt on my body during meditation. And that is something that we can do for ourselves in meditation and in remembering times where we were still and quiet and focused on something positive, something nourishing. And so I'd like to guide you in this meditation for the fall equinox. So I invite you to, if you can pause this if you want to find right now a space that has sun coming in. I'm on my back screened in porch that faces the south, so there's usually a lot of sun. So if you can find a spot, but if not, we're going to use our imagination. So I invite you to grab a chair, find a space where you can follow my voice for not too long. It's a shorter meditation, a guided meditation, to honor that we are part of a much, much larger system. And we know this by just noticing the amount of light, the amount of sun that is available day to day. So when you're comfortable, make sure you are supported, something supporting your back if you're not used to sitting, holding yourself upright with just your spine. And take a moment to move your neck a bit, move your shoulders. Doesn't have to be anything in particular, just to make sure you're okay. And then notice your body. Turn your attention to the physicalness of yourself. The physicalness of being. Because it's where most of our identification is with our body, but remarkably, we don't pay that much attention. But I want you this time just to notice what it feels like to have a body, to be aware of the body. Maybe put your attention down to your feet, your hands, your butt that you're sitting on. Notice what it's like if you move a little bit and then become still. This body that kind of runs on its own, thankfully. And if you're comfortable, you can gently close your eyes so there'll be less distraction. Easier to hold your attention. And I'd like you to notice your breath. Notice the sensation of breath. And then using your ability to ask your body to do what you want. Take a fuller breath. Not a strenuous breath or trying to accomplish anything, but a breath that's full. So you really notice the intake of oxygen. And on the exhale, use your will to slow the exhale. Be conscious of you guiding the breath for a few more breaths on your own. So a full, loving inhale and a controlled, slow exhale, signaling the body to relax. Yes, it's okay to relax in this moment. Take some time to enjoy the light, to be grateful for the light. The sun powers all of this. We know this, we're taught this, but how often do we really recognize that all the power, any power that happens on Earth is powered by the sun ultimately at its source? We're going to go directly there. So even if you're not able to sit in the sunlight, we're going to use our imagination to remember a time when we were in the sun. Or imagine a place where you've sat in the past, maybe on a park bench for a moment or two and allowed the sun to warm you. Maybe the beach, sitting in the beach chair, feeling the sun entering and just warming the bones enveloping you in this amazing heat and light. So take a moment to using that imagination to bring up that feeling of the sun on your skin, allowing your memory, imagination to create that sensation of warmth and comfort. So if you need to have a hat on, that's fine. I usually have a hat on. But I love the feel of the sun on my skin, especially in the winter. That's why I take the time to allow my body to receive the sun directly through a window. To receive the light, the sensation of warmth, comfort, and information. The light is full of information, not human information necessarily, but our cells understand this light information. So imagine the sun upon your skin, upon the body, sending information, nourishment to all the cells in your body. And then imagine the light within you, the stored light within you, the stored light within every cell, greeting the sun's light. We have 3 very important energetic centers. The lower abdomen, called the dantian, that's an energy center that is powered and stores energy. Perhaps that is activated by the sun in this meditation. You can put your attention there on your dantian, your lower belly, and notice. We have our heart center, which is another energy area of our body. Some of us feel quite a bit of inner light there in the heart center. You can put your attention there and notice if there's any activity responding to the light, to your request to receive the light. And another active energy source is our third eye, the place between our eyebrows. And sometimes, during times of inspiration or higher consciousness, there's an opening there, a receptivity there. And sometimes that can feel like a jeweled light within our mind. So perhaps today, receiving the sunlight of your imagination or the actual sunlight, you feel active there, an opening there, a receptivity to an intelligence and information that is just directly received and will be there when needed. So again, allowing the light within you wherever you notice it. to receive the light of the sun. So there's an exchange of the outer and the inner in a system of mutual life and love. We're being recharged by the source of all power on this planet. And you can be charged this way because you are part of nature. And the body knows what to do with it, even if our brains don't. That's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of acknowledging the gift of being part of a interconnected, interdependent system that knows how to support itself, nourish itself. And the more we pay attention and encourage this kind of light, warmth, body, kindness, stillness of attention, conscious attention, the more the system works for our benefit. The more we are able to be fortified if we need to be fortified during these months of longer nights, these times of uncertainty. We can always find some sun, give ourselves the time to receive directly the nourishment there. Let the body be bathed in what it craves for. It doesn't take much time, and it's a gift to yourself. And at this time of the fall equinox, it's good to take in the sun, store it in our energy centers, even if we don't exactly know what that means or how. Our cells know how to do it. Science proves that. So again, imagining the sun, or actually feeling the sun and matching it with your own inner light, energy, and allowing that mutual love be available to your whole being for another few moments. Noticing the body, the light, the mind, the energy, the stillness, the beauty of your being. Simply being, acknowledging your place, things, nourishing yourself. And breathing. Notice the breath has gone on all this time, completely on its own. This faith in us, this wondrous body that again knows how to keep itself alive even when we're not paying attention. And so the more we are grateful for this, it is my belief the body responds in kind and is able to sustain us more easily, more comfortably, because love is present. So breathing in the light, the intelligence of our world, of our sun, of our planet, of our body. Breathing in and breathing out. Slowly expand your awareness. You can even put your hands together in prayer position. Perhaps give a little bow to the sun, another bow to the moment. And when you're ready, you can return to the larger environment outside of your mind and open your eyes. And again, I encourage anyone listening that this is a simple, simple practice of seeking out something that is nourishing the sun during these fall, winter, early spring months, and giving yourself the gift of warmth and light, knowing it is received by your body with gratitude, and it knows what to do with it, just like plants know what to do with light. And do this when you can, and notice if it makes this season of approaching darkness easier to navigate. May you be safe, may you be well, may you be happy, and may you be free. Namaste.